Hello, welcome back. Jessflix with Jesse. Yet again, back with another reaction. Something semi-newish, different. Actually, old song. Original performer of the old song. I have done another version of this a little while back. I did. It's Lee Greenwood doing, God Bless the USA. I did the version he did with Home Free, and they did it with a bunch of service members. It was really awesome. Really, really great. I love this song. I've always loved this song growing up, and to this day, of course. But this is a new one he put out with Drew Jacobs, who I'm not familiar with, or maybe I am. I just don't recognize it. But it's a rock version. Seems cool. And, here in America, it's the day after Election Day. And it just seemed appropriate, man. Let's just do this. I'm excited. I love this song. I won't interrupt it. We're going to let it play out in its entirety. This one always gets to me, man. I love this song. It gives me goosebumps every time I hear it. I'm happy Lee Greenwood's still around, still doing this. That's really cool. So let's go ahead and we'll dive in and we'll talk at the end. Anybody wants to hang out and listen. So, Lee Greenwood and Drew Jacobs, God Bless the USA.
If tomorrow all the things were gone, I'd work for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife. And thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston and New York to LA, where there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say that I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. Yeah, I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
All right, there we go, man. Lee Greenwood with Drew Jacobs. Beautiful rendition. I like a little heavier version of this song. Really what I was needing today. I'll be honest, I've been walking around all day at work with the original tune playing in my head. It's been a good day, man. I'm happy. I love my country. I'm grateful for it. I'm grateful and optimistic things are going to get back on track. And I don't care if you agree with me or not on this. That's your problem, not mine. I'm a working man. I work a lot. I work very hard. I work in construction. I love that that's represented in this video. I love that first responders, military, service members, all that stuff is represented in this video. That's the backbone of this country. Okay. I'm really kind of, I'm burned out on people hating on it. You know, you have a voice because this country is what it is, and because of the people who built this country to be what it is. All these pussies crying online and stuff, I can't do. I have no respect for you. I'm sorry. I don't care. I'm not going to blame you entirely for being weak. That's your parents' fault. That's your teacher's fault and all that shit. 100%. You would have a voice with these amazing people that came generations before you, from the birth of this country on, weren't the badasses that they were. You wouldn't be able to talk. And you are allowed to talk. I will never silence anyone. I don't believe in that. It's the saying, sunshine's the best disinfectant. Let people speak. Let them make an ass out of themselves. Defeat them with ideas and proof and whatnot. We come from, I think of my grandfather, my great grandfather, my grandmother, my mother, my aunts and uncles and stuff, and these are all people from a generation that were vastly stronger than my generation. My generation is vastly stronger than the generation we have now. Not all of them. There's some good people, man. I'm fortunate. Like I said, I work in the construction industry. We actually have a new program that we started a few years ago. We have interns coming in, high school kids that work their way in, and some of them eventually get hired on. And I'll tell you what, man, I as much as it frustrates me sometimes with some of these kids that are just looking for like an easy out kind of a situation, there are some good ones, and there are genuine interest in the trades again, and that really warms my heart to see that again. We've had a lull in people wanting to build things with their hands, and my company literally predominantly does schools and hospitals is what we build, and pretty important stuff. So it's cool to see a new generation with interest in this. And so I'm not trying to hate on everybody, but y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about, right? If you're a little commie pussy, go somewhere else. You think it's so bad here, go somewhere else and see how they treat you. You know what I'm saying? This whole, what's the joke? The queers for Palestine thing, right? That's like chickens for KFC. You know what the fuck you're talking about. Go over there with your fucking blue hair, your nose ring, and your bullshit, and see how they treat you. See how long it takes to get thrown off a roof. You know what I'm saying? You don't understand how good you have it here. May not be perfect. Certainly not. There's always room for improvement. But I love this place. Opportunities there. Anybody can be anything, but you have to work for it. You do. But you can be anything you want to. 100%. You can do whatever you want in this country. You can be as successful as you are willing to earn. Okay? This is not, it doesn't matter about, we're at the point now, it does not matter about race, sex, any of that shit. None of that matters. You could come, immigrants, whatever, it doesn't matter. Come here the right way, but come here. You can own everything you've ever wanted to own. You can make anything you've ever wanted to make, build an empire, if you're willing to put the work in. And that's a fact. Nothing's holding you back. Nothing's holding you back except for the leftist assholes that want to tax you to death and all that shit, right? It's ironic and it's painful and it's obvious, but certain people just don't want to fucking see it. So, again, you don't like it, fucking leave. That's 100% where I'm at anymore. I just don't care. I'm not trying to be nice. Go try it somewhere else. Go see what happens. Renounce your citizenship. Go elsewhere and see how that works out for you. Please. The rest of you, though, God bless the USA. I'm very optimistic right now. Work has to be done. I believe in earning what you have and what you want, 100%. So anyway, rant over. Great tune. Just gave me an opportunity to go. And this is, the time of the year, or time of the 4 years that I need to say something, I suppose. So that's where we're at. I'd say I'm sorry if I offended anybody. I really don't give a fuck. If you're offended, take a hike, unsubscribe. I don't give a shit. If you like what I said, subscribe, comment below. If you don't like it, comment below. I don't give a shit. I'm not really scared of you pussies. I think you're a bunch of weaklings. But yeah, that's where I'm at. So let's look forward to the next year coming up and just see what we can make of ourselves, right? Build it, man. Make yourself something. Be proud of yourself. I don't care if you like what's going on. Make yourself. You're responsible for you. You're responsible for your family and taking care of them. Nobody else is. And you can do a lot if you're willing to work for it. So anyway, with that, thank you so much for hanging out. Until next time, take care.